Have you ever tried out a new console and thought, yep, this is it. This is where the frog burns all his free time with joy? Well, guess what? I got to test the Nintendo Switch 2 firsthand at an event in New York City. There was a brand new Mario Kart, Metroid running buttery smooth at 120 FPS, Donkey Kong smashing the environment, and even wheelchair basketball with freaking mouse mode. Today, folks, I'm telling you everything I saw, played, clicked, and nearly cried over. But is it worth the hype? Or is this just a Switch 1.5 with a fresh coat of paint? Let's find out together. What's up, my techie tadpoles and nostalgic gamers? It's your boy, Frog Frank, the only green creature who tested the Switch 2 and went to the Minecraft movie all in the same weekend.
Wait, you saw Minecraft in theaters? Brave soul. So what did you think?
Well, Wool, I went with my kid. It was fun. But you know what I missed? Exploration. The movie was more like adventure mode. Linear, cutscenes, clear goals. I was hoping for someone digging an endless pit and accidentally blowing up the map with TNT. But hey, the little one loved it. It actually made me want to play right after.
Of course it did. You can't sit still when there's a pixel on the screen. But tell me, how was the Switch 2? You came back from that event looking like you'd just played the future.
It was surreal, and that's exactly what we're going to break down here today. Stick with me, there's a lot to unpack. First of all, props to Nintendo. The New York event was super well organized. Content creators, journalists, and a few folks who looked like they escaped straight out of Smash Brothers. And it wasn't just demo screens. The Switch 2 was there in the plastic flesh.
And the console itself actually different?
Yes and no. The design still echoes the original, but the finish? Way more premium. The Joy-Con 2 now snaps in magnetically, and let me tell you, that click, it's weirdly therapeutic. I tested everything, snapped it on, took it off, flipped it sideways, solid as a rock. And the new Pro Controller? Soft texture, sturdy grip, responsive analog sticks. Now all that's left is fixing that drift issue once and for all. Because if it happens again, frog drop kick, double. Wool, let me break it down for you, okay? Buckle up, because this is the Economic Apocalypse Gamer Edition. Frog Meltdown Mode activated. So here's the deal. The Switch 2 is powerful, pretty, packed with new tech, but it also came in hot, making credit cards cry in the shower. Here's what I jotted down in my little gamer notebook of despair. LCD screen, yep, LCD, no OLED. That alone already sparked rage online. Resolution, pretty solid, 1080p when docked, with 120 Hz support and HDR. Not too shabby. The Joy-Cons? Now they snap on magnetically. Ninja magnets, I swear. And the new Pro Controller has a grip that feels like designer sneaker rubber. And the mouse mode? It works. Like, shockingly well. The aim is tight, quick. Shooters are going to feel real good on this thing. Full backward compatibility too. So your old cartridges and save files aren't just decorative shelf art now. And the vibration? Dude. It feels like there's a pressure washer motor inside the Joy-Con. It's intense.
Okay, sounds good on paper, but what's the damage, Frank?
Oh, that's where the frog passes out. Ready for it? Base console $450, Mario Kart World $80, and that welcome tour, which should honestly be free since it's basically a tutorial game, is going for $10. Yep, paid. Accessories? Sold separately, of course. The box comes with just the bare bones. The worldwide release is set for June 5th, 2025. But there's a catch. In the US, pre-orders haven't even started yet because of this trade tariff mess with China. Still sorting that out.
So what about the rest of the world? People hyped or flipping tables?
Oh, it's a mixed bag. Let me give you the global rundown. Europe, complaining about prices but pre-orders still flew. Italy, super salty. No OLED, no trophy system like PlayStation, weak launch lineup. China, big hype, but no official release yet. People are resorting to gray market imports. Brazil, currency crisis, plus tariffs. Elite-only console. Only those with magic wallets are getting this at launch. Japan made a cheaper version, but it's region-locked. Only plays Japanese games with a Japanese account. Africa and Turkey liked the redesign, appreciated the accessibility, but complained hard about game prices. And get this, France and Germany, total revolt. Mario Kart is $90 there, and paying for a tutorial game had people screaming in all caps.
So basically, the whole world's freaking out, and not the good kind of freaking out.
Exactly. Nintendo nailed the hardware, but the pricing? It's like they tried to throw a Hadouken at the hype and whiffed it so bad the controller vibrated from embarrassment. All right, deep breath, hold on to your shells and come with me. Mario Kart World, exclusive to the Switch 2, and man, it's gorgeous, like gorgeous, gorgeous. Forget that boring old menu where you pick a track. Now it's an open-world racing spree. Track turns into road, road turns into chaos, and before you even blink, you're in the next race. It's like a psychedelic, turbocharged marathon on wheels.
So it's like GTA Mario, but with blue shells and tiny screaming engines.
Picture a massive map where everything's connected, and you're racing against 23 wild lunatics at the same time. Yep, 24 racers on the track now. It's the most chaotic thing I've ever seen. And get this, no standard countdown start. Now it's a rolling start, like an F1 race behind a safety car, except it's Toad yelling, "Let's-a-go," through a megaphone.
Wait, what about drifting? It's Mario Kart, you gotta drift.
Well, it's there, but way less. Tracks are wider, straighter, and the game seems to lean more into top speed now. If you were a fan of acceleration and tight handling, buckle up. It's full throttle or fly off the road. And the real highlight, the star of the crazy parade, is the knockout mode. Picture a 15 to 20-minute race split into sections, each with a checkpoint. Cross last, you're out. Miss a turn, out. Blue shell to the face right before the line, eliminated.
So basically a reality show, but with engines and banana peels?
That's it! Starts with 24 players, only 4 make it to the end. And guess who almost got wiped out right at the start of the first race? Me, girl, I was killing it, first place, flying, then boom! Blue shell to the tailbone, and I swear I saw the game over screen flashing. But then, on the final turn, that red shell became my guardian angel and saved me. It was beautiful. It was intense. It was Mario Kart.
What about the characters? Who's in it?
Oh, the roster's huge, but this time they kept it in the family. No wild crossovers. Say goodbye to random guest stars and hello to Toad, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Luigi, and the whole Mushroom Kingdom gang. And forget all that tire glider fin nonsense. Now you just pick your racer, pick your kart, and hit the gas.
Any new mechanics?
Yep, and they're slick. In aerial sections, your kart sprouts jet-style wings instead of those slow parachutes. In the water, it becomes a mini jet ski with heavier handling. And items? They brought back a bunch of classics. The feather from SNES days, the giant mushroom from Mario Kart Wii, a golden shell that leaves a trail of coins. And get this, now items automatically stick to the back of your cart. Yep, no more holding a button. The banana guards you by itself.
And the tracks? Got a favorite?
Ugh, tough choice. There's one that takes you through a lava-filled castle with spinning hammers. Had my palms sweating the whole time. And another one way up in the clouds with boost pads that launch you into freefall, like an amusement park ride strapped to a rocket. Overall, the game's fun, flashy, and different. But I gotta admit, I kinda missed the tight turns. Felt the absence of those technical drifts, you know, that hardcore driver vibe. Now it's all about open tracks, top speed, big sprints, and less strategy. But hey, it's Mario Kart. It's chaos, it's laughter, it's absolute madness.
So, knockout mode? Is it the new addiction?
100%. I'm already planning a tournament here on the channel. And the loser gotta run from a banana while holding a blue shell. If there's one game that made me drool, and I mean full-on chin drip, it was Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Seriously, what a spectacle. This baby was running at 1080p, 120 FPS, smoother than a hotel soap on a marble floor. I played it on a big TV and, dude, It felt like I was inside Samus's helmet.
Frank, you say that about every pretty game.
No, 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 Wool. This one's different. The combat was fluid, particle effects flying everywhere, that immersive HUD pulling you straight into the power suit, and the real star, like glowing bright like a charged missile kind of star, is the mouse mode.
Wait, you played with a mouse and keyboard on the Switch?
Almost. The Switch 2 comes with something they're calling dual mouse mode. Each Joy-Con has sensors that mimic a mouse's movement. So you grab one, usually the right one, and the aiming feels just like a PC gaming mouse. No lag, no jank, just buttery smooth responsiveness.
So PC FPS players will feel right at home?
Exactly. And trust me, I was super skeptical. Thought it was going to be like Wii motion controls in disguise, but nope. It's shockingly precise, especially for long-range combat. You aim fast, make tiny adjustments with your wrist, and bam, headshot on a space bug. And there's more. The controller's vibration, straight up out of this world. Literally. It's like the controller gives you feedback in your soul. You feel exactly where the missile hit, what direction the impact came from, even the tension when your health is low.
Whoa, but is that just in Metroid?
Well, they're using it in other games too. But in Metroid, it shines. I talked to a dev at Nintendo, and he said the mouse mode is one of their bets to win over the PC FPS crowd. Imagine playing Call of Duty or Apex Legends on the Switch, with mouse-style aiming, right from your couch. That's what Switch 2 is aiming for. And with full backwards compatibility, if devs patch older games, motion aiming could become Nintendo's new default.
Okay, let's see the PC crowd try to trash talk that now.
Yeah, even they might have to admit, Nintendo went bold with this one. If Metroid's demo already feels this good, imagine the final release. Bottom line, razor-sharp aiming with Joy-Con 120 FPS, smooth as butter combat, insane vibration feedback, aliens exploding in your face, and the feeling that, this time, the future isn't just pixelated nostalgia, it's real innovation. And if you're an FPS fan, write it down. Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 2 might be the game that finally gets you to drop the keyboard and hug a Joy-Con. Donkey Kong is back, people, and he's coming in like a barrel-rolling hurricane. The name of the game? Donkey Kong Banza. And yeah, the name doesn't lie. It's punches, explosions, collapsing environments, and bananas flying like confetti. The jump button? Sure, it's there. But it kind of feels like DK wakes up every morning thinking, what can I destroy today?
Haha, and the controls? Still that good old classic 2D platformer style?
Well, yes and no. It's 2.5D. You've still got that side-scrolling feel, but the control scheme, totally reworked. Forget A, jumps, B, punches. This time it's tactical, powerful, and surprisingly complex. A, jumps. B, slams down. Y, punches forward. X, swings upward. Each move has a specific use. Enemy up top, whack 'em with an uppercut. Barrel below, slam the ground. Suspicious wall, smash the side and see what breaks.
Sounds like Donkey Kong went full beat 'em up.
And that's exactly the vibe. But instead of fighting street gangs, he's throwing hands at Mother Nature. The environments are super destructible. See a wall? You can probably break it. See a ledge? Punch it? See a tree? I don't know, punch that too, just to be safe. And it's not just about smashing stuff, there's real logic behind it. The game's packed with hidden paths, collectibles, and secret areas that only open with the right attack. It's got that explorer's dream vibe.
But Frank, is it actually good looking or just chaotic jungle nonsense?
Oh, Wool. It's drop-dead gorgeous. The new Donkey redesign? Insane. He's still got that raw jungle energy, but now with super expressive facial animations. His fur sways with the wind, reacts to punches, and moves with the camera. The animation is buttery smooth, Pixar on banana kind of smooth. And the camera? Oh man, sometimes it goes full action movie. When you destroy a chunk of the level, it zooms in, swings around, does dramatic pans. Sometimes it glitches slightly, but it's nothing that kills the vibe. And hey, remember Super Mario Odyssey? Donkey Banza takes major inspiration from it. The amount of hidden stuff in each level is just wild. Secret rooms, disguised mini-games, hidden missions, rare items. And the maps? They're huge. Like, don't just finish the level, explore every pixel kind of huge. And don't be surprised if a giant toucan drop kicks you out of nowhere. Been there.
And the enemies? Are they creative or just recycled sleepy crocodiles?
Oh, there's variety, all right. Jungle robots, enemies that cling to the walls, plants that sweep your legs like ninjas, creatures that camouflage into the background, and even bosses that interact with the environment, like pulling a tree branch to knock you off a ledge. Bottom line, Donkey Kong Banza feels like Nintendo blended Odyssey, Street Fighter, and a whole barrel of adrenaline. It's fresh, it's bold, and honestly, it might be the next big hit in the DK universe. If they keep the same level of detail and exploration through the whole game, it's gonna be iconic.
So you're saying it's a must-play?
I'm saying I absolutely recommend it. But also, prepare your thumbs. Those buttons are gonna get wrecked. On top of all that, I tested a little game called Drag and Drive. Think wheelchair basketball meets dual mouse mode. Yeah, you control your character with both Joy-Cons acting like mice. Feels more like a tech demo than a full game, but hey, it was fun.
And wait, wasn't there GameCube support on the Switch too?
There was. I played Soul Calibur 2, and it ran buttery smooth. Total nostalgia punch to the gut, in the best way. Oh, and Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom in handheld mode. Gorgeous. High resolution, high frame rate. It felt like playing magic. The only letdown, Cyberpunk 2077. Yup, still struggling. Low res, stuttering frames. Not pretty. But the folks at CD Projekt said it was an old build, so fingers crossed for the final version. Now I want to hear from you. Which game are you most excited to play on the Switch 2? Mario Kart World, Metroid Prime 4, Donkey Kong Banza, or are you just patiently waiting to run Zelda smoothly in handheld mode?
And more, do you think the mouse mode is going to catch on? Or will people stick with the good old analog stick?
Drop your thoughts in the comments. And while you're at it, what console should we test next? PS6? Resurrected Game Boy? A real frog with a start button? We're game. My bet? Nintendo's gonna drop a Yoshi game that uses mouse mode to do interactive crochet, and it's gonna win Game of the Year.
I'm calling it now, Mario Maker 3, where you draw levels with the Joy-Con like a paintbrush.
The Switch 2 landed harder than most people expected. There are still some mysteries, but technically, it looks good. It's smooth. It's ready.
Now it's your turn. Hit that bell, subscribe, and share this video with that one friend who still thinks Drift is just a Fast and Furious movie. And if you want to see more games tested by yours truly, stick with us. In the next videos, we're diving deeper into the Switch 2 catalog and everything Nintendo's hiding under the hood. Until then, frog on the controls, finger on the like button, and long live the magnetic Joy-Con revolution.